We left at 5 o'clock yesterday. It's now technically on Eastern time 2:45. So it's been about 21 hours of travel, 3 flights, 2 layovers. Now we're waiting to get picked up, and then it's about 45 minutes. Hour.
It's an hour drive
to get back to the bus.
Boy, our
then we'll be
dog.
there. Yeah, go see our sweet baby boy.
Neither of us has slept since yesterday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 5:30 a.m. here. I don't even know where we are.
Yeah, we're in Mountain Standard Time. We're both tired.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh. Who's a good dog? Oops.
We are back. We did miss saying goodnight last night, but we had been traveling for like 36 hours. We were exhausted.
Well, travel for 21 hours, but we hadn't slept in 36 hours. So.
But got some sleep. I woke up at 4:30 this morning because now my schedule's all messed up. Kenzie slept till a semi-normal time.
I slept for 11 hours.
But we got back to find out that our sink broke again. So I even drained all the water out of all our tanks and our sink, so I don't know how it happened, but apparently these sinks just this is the second one, and yeah, you can literally see the pipe itself like swelled.
It's like bowed.
Which is crazy, and then the whole entire piece is here just like snapped off. So I don't know. We're gonna see if we can repair it, but probably gonna have to go get another sink, which means I have to do another sink install before we go. Just one more thing to tag on.
We don't even use this part that much. But...
Yeah, I think we might just go to a standard sink and see how that goes.
All right, Chase ran to Home Depot this morning to fix our sink. Hopefully it's a $16 fix and we don't have to buy a whole nother unit because we've already bought 2 now. But we need an update.
I don't think it's gonna work. I think the threading is slightly different because it's some bullshit Chinese made shit. I mean, it's the right size, but the threading is probably a little more coarse on this than that, and that's what's happening is my guess. So unfortunately, it looks like I am going to buy a new sink.
Well, it sucks that the sink part isn't going to work because $16 was super sexy for hopefully a fix. But something completely different. For Christmas, we got this cool city bonfires. City bonfires. It's like a tabletop little portable fire pit that we got from my dad for Christmas. So pretty excited to use that sucker. It also came with an adorable little s'more kit, which I think is super cute, but it's kind of a fun little Christmas gift. Pretty excited about that one. Probably won't. I don't know. We got to figure out. Maybe we'll put like a flat rock on our table just so it doesn't melt the table. Lost Renegades. Looking at you on that one.
Back I go to the Home Depot.
Back again.
Back again. If I can try to fix the sink, we'll see. I don't have the right tools, and I think the piece actually broke that like keeps the sink from spinning, so I don't know.
Spinning?
Yeah, this isn't supposed to do that, so we'll find out.
That is not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be on that thing, which, by the way, check this out. Giant crack. So our plumbing runs behind our fridge. So I believe that's what he's connecting right now. It runs behind our fridge, and then our water tank is actually in that corner underneath the bed. Well, bus maintenance, we completely emptied our water, even though that didn't really help our sink from exploding for the second time. It did hit like negative 17 degrees for like a full 24 hours here while we were gone, which I'm happy we weren't here for. But also a little bummed it broke our sink. But sink is done. Oh yeah, get that. Basic ass brush nickel. But now we're filling the water back up to make sure that the faucet works and doesn't explode or have other plumbing issues. So, like I said, our water tank is underneath our bed right here. We've got the flashlight on down there. Chase is filling it from the outside. Can't show you that. Our house is really messy right now, but the yabbers filling up that water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filling up that water and then testing that sink.
Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, so we've got just a little drinkable hose. You do have to use drinkable hoses when you fill your water. We don't have a filter yet. We'll definitely get one. We do?
Yeah, it's just a little guy, but we have a little one.
Oh, we have one. It's already in there, but it's a little water porthole. And you just sit there and you enjoy the ride.
And then you watch the inside, make sure it doesn't overflow.
So that's my job, and I should be inside right now, making sure it doesn't overfill. But it's going to take a while. We have a 40-gallon freshwater tank, so. Oop, it's not focusing at all. Yeah, so we're about halfway there now. A little less. But you can see our accumulator right there. And yeah, the plumbing goes behind our fridge back there and hooks to our new sink. Ooh, goldfish feature. Bigger problems than we thought. I was not looking or paying enough attention, and the plastic part of our filter, which we just talked about, cracked as well while we were gone. So while we got about half of our 40-gallon tank filled up, it started leaking everywhere underneath our bed, which is not that easy to get to. Our bed does flip up. It's on hinges, but we'll have to flip that up to be able to fix it. So Chase is currently just holding it.
That's what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see if I can get a new one, like ASAP. It's a bummer. Sucks. But I got a cork and plugged the hole that was the filter. So just basically this goes over top. It's an inline filter, just a little strainer basically. It's more of a strainer than a filter. Just in case there's any like little debris in water. Keeps it from getting in and clogging up your pump. So when it got cold, basically everything that broke in here was like anywhere that had threaded plastic and water was inside, it got down to like negative 17 degrees and just expanded inside of the threading where it had nowhere to go. So all the threading broke. Same with the faucet, it broke.
Plastic.
Yeah. So anywhere that there was plastic in the line broke. But luckily we have meshed like I use like all dryer or washer hosing, so it's like the steel woven hose, so it has a little bit of give to it, and I had literally drained the entire system. Our water tank was empty, our gray tank was empty, I had emptied the accumulator, so it was literally like single droplets that were inside of like the threading. So there's not much I can do there.
All right, well, just to be sure and safe, Chase was like, well, our accumulator is built for like extreme pressure, so it should be okay. And then he looked at it, and that is very, very broken. So, our filter broke, our sink broke, and our accumulator broke.
At least I checked the accumulator and we didn't have to have a leak twice.
That's wild. Jesus.
But that's all the plastic parts. So literally everything plastic broke.
All right. It's been a kind of interesting day. A whole bunch of stuff exploded in the bus. But on the bright side, my mom's making a pot roast, and I'm so excited. So I'm about to peel some potatoes, because there can't be pot roast without mashed potatoes. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Kenzie, why did you peel so many potatoes? Because Chase is a spud slut, and there's nothing more he loves in this world than mashed potatoes, so it's easier to just do a giant batch than a whole bunch of little ones. And it's dog food time, and I'm just waiting for... There he is! There he is! Dinner time for the babies. And are you not gonna? You not interested? Huh? Are you not interested, sir?
All right, we just did the live with Jen and Charlie, and then we hopped over to Bart's video, which was awesome. Bart's, raising the bar a little bit, so.
Feel the pressure.
Yeah, we're feeling the pressure. Kenzie's doing woman's work.
I will fucking kill you.
Getting them dishes done.
This is your job, actually. You're the dishwasher in this room.
Yep, that's all I hear. Woman
I'm
chatter.
gonna throw the rest of those mashed potatoes out.
Anyway, I think we're gonna go snuggle up for the evening in our bus because we are back at the booth.
In our broken ass bus.
And then, tomorrow we'll go on a little adventure in the morning, and then we just gotta get packed up because we're about to hit the road.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Wait. Good boy. You're good. I just fogged the lens up.
Get my sweets.
Good morning. I am above the garage at the farm, obviously. Behind me is my closet, essentially. So I obviously took everything out when the bus went to the shop because I needed my clothes, and then just packed up here in my backpack my 40 liter from REI. And now I've got to figure out what I want to bring in the bus for our next adventure. So I've got some finagling to do, and then I have to put my stuff back. Like I said, these 3 drawers, that's my closet in the bus. And then I have a shoe hanger kind of on the side wall of the closet that I put like extra stuff like socks and scarves and gloves and whatnot. So I've got to figure out what I want to bring and unpack this bad boy, because I'm obviously probably not going to bring a whole bunch of stuff from there, but I did most of our laundry before we got back, so at least that. I do have to like wash our sheets and things before we leave because I hate doing that on the road. All right, I think I did it. And there's still room for me to do laundry and go find a couple more things downstairs because I'm going to need a pair of shorts. I already have 1 pair, but I'm going to want more than 1 pair of shorts because I have a funny feeling where we're going to be wearing them quite a bit. But I'll kind of take you through what I did. So I've got my undies, socks, and swimsuits are there. That is my pants drawer, kind of. Pants, bottoms, whatever you want to call it. And then I've got my t-shirts and tank tops, and then this is my hoodies and my long sleeves. So they'll go all in there that are empty. And then up on top here, this has stuff that basically needs to be hung in the I think I've got room for like 5 hangers, pretty sure. So I've got my rain jacket, my puffy vest just in case it gets chilly at night, and then I've got a little like jersey dress, and then a nice sexy little top in case we go to a like fancy dinner, which I don't think will be happening. We spent a little bit more money than we were expecting in Ecuador, but never hurts to have a little sexy top on hand, am I right? closet back in. All right, we got to go get some gas in the bus. What are we gonna do before we drive?
Lock everything down.
Move all of this. Probably just gonna throw it on the bed.
Feeling good.
We're on the road again. Oh man, I know it's just a small trip to the gas station, but it's been a hot second since we've both been in the bus driving together, so it feels good. I got a gas card because I got this app, Gas Buddy, that kind of shows me where the cheapest gas is, which is really important for us because we do not get good gas mileage. So it arrived when we were in Ecuador, and I'm pretty excited to use it. Apparently it'll activate a 15% off discount when we do, and it acts like a debit card.
Let's see if it works.
Is that going to reach back there, darling?
Huh?
Is that going to reach?
I hope so. We're about to find out. Alright. First time using the card. Like a gangster. It's our little dick. It's freaking stupid. At some point I will hopefully move it up here so that it has some... Because right now the gas basically tries to... So I have to be really careful when I film.
It is our little dick that sticks out on the side. That's for our heater, our embark. They didn't want to redrop the gas tank and have to weld a new cage for it, so it is where it is. And I don't know, I don't mind it too much. Little piggy tail, little wiener sticking out. Yars, I call her a girl, but apparently she's got a wiener, so that's fine. Be whatever you want.
Yeah, we don't label our bus. Our bus can be whatever it wants to be.
I do. Confession time. When we started painting in the bay that we rented when we originally painted Yar, we totally forgot to cover the mirrors. So they have like a little bit of Raptor liner texture to them, which is okay. Don't mind it, but it makes it very difficult to clean it.
This is my fight. Okay. That's an easy enough fix.
One more thing, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to fix before we get going on our next adventure.
It's a really easy fix.
What are you
So
gonna
basically there's, on a normal gas tank, right, you don't just have like a hose in and a hose out. There's also like air vents, and there's ones for your gauges and things like that. So what we had done is we just corked one of them and kinked it off. So that cork isn't holding perfectly, so it's dripping a little from the pressure of the gas being full. So when we get home, just fold it over, cork it, and zip tie it.
cork it or clamp it?
I'll do, it's a cork. It has a cork in it with a clamp around it, but it has loosened a little, so it's dripping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that cork further in, tighten that clamp, fold it, zip tie it. We'll be...
More bus stuff, guys. This is the content you asked for. Bus stuff. So, Trey's going to tighten that little screw of that hose and then zip tie it. Zip tie. And we should be good. And I'm going to go inside because it's very cold.
All right. We got a few things fixed. We got a few things that we still have to fix. But we're leaving for adventure day after tomorrow. So we got tonight, hopefully the parts show up. Tomorrow I will put in the parts that we haven't fixed yet.
I'm going to finish up doing laundry and stocking the fridge. Turning the fridge on, first of all, and then stocking the fridge. So we can go on another adventure.
Yeah, we're going on an adventure, so guess where we're going?
Yeah, any guesses?
Comment down below.
Number row.
Bye.